Good morning, my beautiful friends. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Check-in Friday, and I am so excited to be here with you today. What a nice day, right? Let's kick today off by celebrating and being grateful and thankful for another beautiful day that we have. And what I love about today is the temperature is just a little cooler. The temperature is leaning just a little bit closer to fall. So it made dressing hard, and you probably can't see it. I'll have to do a little picture later, but it is a fun skirt and a really cute top. A really cute top here. And you know, it's just, I don't know about you, and I was talking to a friend of mine this morning, my real estate agent actually, and you know, I was talking about how women like to dress based on how they feel. So that's why for us, packing is hard. That's why for us, making decisions about our clothes is hard, because if we're in limbo with how we feel, or if we're feeling a certain way and we want to portray that through our clothes, which we do because we want to express that, then dressing sometimes is hard. But I finally put clothes on, which is a good thing. And no joke, I probably spent an hour trying to figure out what I wanted to wear, because we're starting to get closer to those cooler days, but I'm not ready for that. I mean, this top would be adorable with jeans, and it's just one of those days where I want to feel the flow of my life. I want to feel the flow of my body. I want to feel the flow of my thoughts. And that's exactly why I dressed the way I did today. So, guys, Check-in Friday. How did your week go? Your week in general. And we know I like to tap in and check in about meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money. And before we go too far, I'm going to share with you why we do that. Because I know some of you are new listening to this, and I want to say thank you for catching me live. And again, before we go too far, I want to ask you, are you enjoying these lives? I've been doing these lives for years. I don't know if it's the algorithms that's happening on the social platforms. I don't know if it's the timing, which I've mixed up. But there's been a difference with these lives. And even when I post them up as a replay, there's been a big difference. So please comment on my lives, whether you're catching the replay or catching the lives. Let me know if you enjoy them and what you like about them. So A, I can continue to deliver, but B, know that you're even interested in getting some value. I've been doing this as a way of giving value to all of you. And so you know, like, and trust me. So when the time comes to work with me, you'd be like, yeah, I've been following this girl for years, and she's been consistent, and she's honest, and she's vulnerable, and she's authentic, and this is somebody I want in my corner. So let me know. Let me know how I'm doing. Give me a report card. Give me a performance review. But be gentle, because I'm human and I have feelings and I'm an empath. So yeah, be gentle with that review. But I really need to hear from you. And that is my big ask today. Again, I don't care how many of these that you've seen, if this is your first one, or if you've gone through, been following me for years, or if you've popped into my YouTube and you realize, wow, you know, I've been doing these and showing up consistently with very little feedback, very little comments, very little, like, it just puts me in a place of I'm not even going to try to say it because it's not flowing, and I'm all about flow today. But it puts me in a place of uncertainty where I just don't know if this is working for you. So, okay, thank you for that. And on Check-in Friday, as a person, you know, person to person here, business to consumer here, however you want to look at it. And I know for those that have been following along, I've been sharing this week in particular how I've segued from person to consumer, like business to consumer, to business, where I'm leaning more towards working with workplaces. But at the end of the day, it's people at those workplaces that make those decisions. It's people at those workplaces that need to be happy and healthy. So at the end of the day, it's still about people, and you're my people. So we are all each other's people. So when it comes to meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money, I want you to close your eyes. Unless you're driving, do not close your eyes if you're driving or walking, but just take a deep breath in. And I'm going to ask you this question. What would it take to knock down an elephant? So if you're listening live, if you're catching my my live right now, don't hesitate to put it in the comments. If you're catching the replay, again, put it in the comments. And just think about this for a second. What would it take to knock down an elephant? How big is an elephant? How strong is an elephant? How sturdy is an elephant? How big are the elephant's legs? Right? It takes a lot of creativity to think of what it is to knock down an elephant. So what if you built your life with such a strong foundation? Meals, movement, mindset, your relationship with money. And each one of those 4 pieces are each one of those legs of an elephant. What do you think it would take to knock you down? Right? So that's why I talk about those 4 pieces. And I hope you keep your promises to yourself in the process. So let's review your week. It's just like going to work, friends, and having a performance review. How did your week go? Meals. Well, I ate out once this week. For those that are familiar, we live in Canada and we have Wendy's here, and their taco salad is amazing. So it's pretty much chili over a salad. This lettuce, tomatoes. I'm really trying to think what else is on the salad. It's kind of like you can make it yourself. So it's chili and a salad and then salsa and a little bit of chips, and I just love it. So I had a checkup today or this week with my health and my progress with my neuralgia. And I thought that was a nice little reward since I was given the autonomy to work a little bit more on my business because then I can rest and to balance the two. So that was a happy visit, and I wanted to celebrate that. And yes, I celebrated with food, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I had a taco salad from Wendy's. Now, I know it comes with sour cream, but I don't like sour cream. I actually don't like dairy much at all. I did use the cheese that was on it because cheese is a healthy fat. You can't see this, but the flow just gave me exactly what I wanted to feel today when the wind came. Just a little movement. Okay, the next thing, meals, movement. I did yoga once, and I did a walk once. Now, we all know how hot it was here. I did a bunch of photos on that. Spent some time floating in the pool, reading a newer book I have on chakras. Oh, love chakras. I love helping people align their chakras. And that's how they step up and be the best version of themselves. So the movement was low-key this week. And honestly, there was a time in my life where I would want to flip that script. And now I'm just embracing it is what it is, which is my worst saying ever. And you won't hear me say it often because it means defeat. But in my case, it is what it is today. Meals, movement, mindset. Okay, so not only did I facilitate the book club meeting this week, which was amazing. We went over, it's professional development books that we read in the book club, and it's really, really good. And so, yes, I facilitated that one this week, which was great. Normally, I'm not the facilitator. It's not my book club. Then I did lots of learning and training and up-leveling. So next, I will be sitting down and doing some journaling, which counts as mindset. And I also posted 2 podcast episodes. So I recorded 1 and I posted 2. So again, if you're not familiar with things, go to the link in my bio, my link tree. You're going to have quick access to all of my social media connections and my podcast, my YouTube, my assessments, all of my freebies, and where you can buy my books. Like, did you know these things? Okay, the last thing is my relationship with money. My relationship with money turned a page today. And I would like to encourage, or this week, and I would like to encourage this for you as well. I was completely accepting of the money and the resources I do have now. And I was grateful. So typically I'm in a place, just like most of you, of wanting more, of wanting change. But you're never going to have change until you are grateful for what you have. I believe that was Tuesday's talk, that when I showed up for Transformation Tuesday, and that's what we talked about. The gratitude for what you have right now, so you can flip that script. But nothing changes without gratitude. So my friends, those were my wins for the week. And again, as a manager, as a lead hand, as a decision maker, as a disciplinarian, as an employer, when you are having performance reviews with your employees, this is another way of looking at that. How are your employees taking care of their mental, physical, emotional, nutritional, and financial well-being? And you're probably wondering, why does it matter to you? I'm going to give you a quick secret. It takes 3 or 4 times the person's salary or at least $80,000 in order to bring some hire and train to bring somebody else back up to speed. So just as the saying goes, it's cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep her. So keep your employees, keep them happy, keep them healthy. Let them know that you matter. They matter to you, and that they are the biggest investment of any company. Guys, thank you. If you're new, go back and circle back. I want to know how you're enjoying these. So I appreciate every single one of you. Go ahead, follow, like, comment, and I will be posting this replay a little bit later. Make it an amazing weekend if I don't talk to you then.